Hi, and welcome to a Trader Today for the 10th of September. My name's Tom. I'm a senior trading analyst here at Trendsignal, and I want to run you through an opportunity on our end of day charts that resulted in just over a 3,000 pip gain in about 12 days or so. We'll go through the initial processes of identifying this trade. We'll then go through the kind of targets we're looking for, and then we'll talk about a special case, in which case, if you're happy to manage these trades on an ongoing daily basis, you can really pull a lot more out of the trading positions that you take. So let's jump into it. You can see the green sniper disc where my cursor is rotating on here. This gives us an indication of strong changing momentum, and it allows us to really kind of cut back the time we spend analyzing charts and pay attention when it really matters, when there's a high probability trade, buy or short. In this case, it's a buy. We use these snipers. In addition, we use two different indicators to tell us about the momentum coming into this trade. We need a red to green and a red to green. This is essentially looking at lower time frame momentum, the vector average line, and the trend signal line, respectively. If you have all three of these lined up, essentially what you have is you have a fast moving market. And on top of that, the lower time frames are strongly turning over as well. This is the basis of any sniper trade. And we take every single one of these that we see. Now, the initial target for this isn't too attractive, and it's not what trend signal traders would have gone for, but it's essentially there as a practice when you're first getting started. You can see them plotted on the screen in front of you. We have about a 400 pip stop loss to a starter target of 70 pips. With this particular trade, though, you wouldn't be looking at doing an initial limit. You'd be looking at the extended, and I'll go through why. That's 592 pips, by the way, against 394, so over a one-to-one risk reward. The reason's pretty simple. We have three additional factors working in our favor. We have the weekly trend, the monthly trend, and the charting pattern. The analogy I like to use is you're going for a swim, you've got multiple streams at your back, the wind is pushing you along. If you have all of those factors, you're probably going to swim a lot faster and a lot further before you start to turn back. And it's the exact same thing with the way that these markets behave as well with regards to momentum. In this particular case, though, there's a very strong argument to be going for a longer opportunity than the regular extended target given by the system. The main reason for it is if we zoom out a little bit and scroll back, you can see over the last few weeks and months, the target we're looking for, detected by the system, is essentially this level of resistance against the gold trade pushing higher. We don't so much look at the fundamental and world news side of things as well, but of course, there's a lot going on, especially in America at the moment, which is driving a bigger demand for gold across the world. What we're looking to see essentially is if we're having another tap up before continuing in this channel, in this range we've had over that time period, or if we can get up to that level, we can close above it and continue to trade even further. So for people that are willing to come back and monitor these trades on a daily basis, it's only 20 minutes a day, but you have to come back and manage it. We'll be looking for this burst and following the trade through and just looking if the momentum decides to turn back against us. In this case, we go from 70 pips on the starter to 592 pips on the extended. And to be honest with you, it's been lovely. There's been barely any pullbacks throughout the day. And I'm going to drag this very roughly. It says 3032 and 1 pip. It's actually 3032.9 if you're being exactly specific. But it's a 3,000 point trade. And how many days has it taken us to do so? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 days. We're on day 13 right now. Now, technically, there hasn't been a complete end to this trade. What we'd be looking for, as I say, is the momentum to start meaningfully turning against us. We can detect this using our two lines. If this turns from green to red and this turns from green to red, that's an active stop and it's the latest possible point that you can run this trade to. Essentially, what we're hoping at the moment is that we're getting these little red pullbacks, moves up, we get a little pullback, moves up, we get a little pullback. This could continue going for days and weeks into the future, or who knows, it could turn against us. But for trend signal traders who have taken this opportunity so far, if we round it to 3,000 pips, I mean, even trading as something like a pound per pip, beginner sized account, you're looking at 3 grand in your pocket. If you want to see how to trade these opportunities, monitor this going forward, get access to these tools and trade alongside us, then we do weekly trading sessions doing exactly that. And I will say so far this month, just on this basic sniper strategy, we're up something like 47%. That is above average. It's a very exciting time. It's quite a volatile time. And I'd like you to join us and see exactly how we approach it.